Hello, hello, hello. We are live right on time. First and 10 from the 16-yard line. Carson Wentz throws it. Intended for Aaron Jones. Incomplete. Let's go. What a start. What a start. Welcome, everyone, to We Go Deep podcast, where we go footballs deep and hot takes and predictions and crazy talk and, unprofessionalism when it comes to knowing sports. I'm Ash. I'm a Vikings fan. With that being said, I'm going for the Chargers because we're not going to win. We're not going to win. We're not going to win. Second and 10 from the 16. We had a good return, but it was a hold, so unfortunately we have to go back. Aaron Jones lost a yard here. It's going to be third down. Can't wait to go 3 and out. Yep, it's just me today. Ash, Vikings fan, like I said. We are live for another episode of We Go Deep. And, I have some food here, so please excuse me. I was just painting a studio. Working on getting that open pretty soon. But yeah, we're going live here today. I don't expect the Vikings to win. I think the Chargers going to win by at least 15, to be honest. Third down conversions here, horrible. 5 seconds on the play clock, third and 10 from the 16 still, so they actually don't lose a yard. They actually give him back to the line of scrimmage. Wentz getting hit and throwing it, but caught by who else but Justin Jefferson. Listen, Wentz needs to just throw it more to Jettis. And, man, it was a bad throw. That, honestly, if JJ wasn't there, intercepted. And that would have been a bad interception. We have not gotten a turnover in over 3 games. We have not gotten more than 23 points in 3 games. Carson Wentz is not looking good. And he's injured. His shoulder is super wrapped up. J.J. McCarthy's not back yet. Here we go. Jordan Mason gaining 2 yards. J.J. McCarthy is not ready because of his ankle injury, his high ankle sprain. He should be ready for the Lions game next Sunday. But I say we start Brosmer. If Wentz gets hurt, which I don't want him to get hurt, but if Wentz gets hurt, let's see what the undrafted rookie quarterback out of Minnesota can do. You know, give Max Brosmer a chance because it's just been garbage. Second and 8 from the 34-yard line. Hawkinson in motion. They snap it. Wentz throws it. Free 3. Jordan Addison catches it 1 yard shy of the line of scrimmage, or 1 yard out, and is 1 yard shy of the first down marker. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Third and 1 here. 12 minutes left. 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Fake it to Mason. Wentz on the run. Wentz very far back. Has to chuck it up in the air. Did not make it back to the line of scrimmage. No one was in the area. Will it be intentional grounding? I don't know. And we're bunting it away. Unless we want to try like a 80-yarder. That would be what? That would literally be a 77-yard. Maybe 76. Yeah, we're punting that away. Some talking from Pace here. Are they going to fake it? I feel a fake coming. Nope. Ryan Wright punts it away. Fair catch at the 12-yard line. Oh, sorry. 17. We have not been allowing 200-plus yards passing until last week. This is the perfect game for us to get Herbert some more life. Vikings is the perfect team to face off. Like, oh, this is a tough team, and then like, oh my God, the Chargers are back. Eagles were struggling with the run game. Eagles were struggling with the passing game. We stopped Saquon. However, oh my God, the Eagles are back. They're passing again. Let's go. Eagles are not going to be passing good again this week against the Giants. We do the best to make other teams look good. We're the perfect reset team for every other team. And we have been. It's been super frustrating, and we have a very tough test. We're in the hell stretch after the bye week. So, Eagles, Chargers, Lions, Ravens. I like the Minnesota Vikings. Hey, Cosmic Collects. Good, good. I also like the Minnesota Vikings. However, we need to step it up. We need to step it up. I think I know the Chargers are going to win this game. And we have a tough stretch versus the Lions, versus the Ravens. We get the Bears, but then again, now the Bears are looking kind of good. And they're above us. 4-2. And then we have the Packers, and we have the Seahawks. So, revenge game for Sam Darnold. Then we got the Commanders, the Cowboys, the Giants, the Lions, the Packers. It's going to be tough. So, do you think the Giants are going to win again? Honestly, I think so. I think so. It's going to be tough because they're going to be in Philadelphia, but just the fact, because the Giants looked very good against the Eagles. Eagles were not, we gave them a little shot in the butt for them to be like, oh, we can do this, we can do this. But then the Giants defense is no joke. The offense, though, they look good. It's just they can't get games, finished. I'd be surprised if they even score. You think the Giants aren't even scoring at all? I think it's going to be closer than people think. It's not going to be a blowout either way. What was the score last time? The score last time was... Oh, I got to find it. Hold on. Excuse me. That was last time. What was it? Week 6? Yeah, Giants won 34-17. Twice their score. They're not doing it again. Vidal swallowed up in the backfield. Lost about 3 yards. I think we're good with the run game. So basically, Herbert has to beat us, which he can, and I know he can. I honestly think if it's a close game, it's going to be a boring game. Not because because both defenses are pretty good, but I think it's because the offenses are going to struggle on both sides. But yeah, the Giants aren't going to win by 17, and the Eagles won't even win by 17. I think it's going to be closer than people think, but I do think it's going to be a blowout. I mean, I'm biased, but I do for real think that. Hey, it's okay. It's okay to be biased. Ooh! Interception! Isaiah Rodgers picked off. Isaiah Rodgers, touchdown! Minnesota defense. See, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been needing, dude. Interception, touchdown, pick 6 for Isaiah Rodgers. That was a beautiful Andrew Van Ginkel gink 6 right there. Dang, good score. Yeah, I'm biased too because I'm a Vikings fan. However, I do know and am aware that we're doing bad, and good defenses is stepping up. I swear, they might count that as incomplete, which is so dumb. Because they said incomplete for TJ Hawkinson's touchdown last game, even though everyone and their mamas who were in the officials were like, it's a touchdown. So it might not even be an interception, which is going to be stupid. Because he has it, full possession, goes down, knee down, and then he loses control a little bit, but it barely touches the ground. Yeah, I think it should be good, but you can never be too sure. Anyways, yeah, I don't believe it'll be a blowout. Scatterboo is a very good running back. Jackson Dart is looking pretty solid at quarterback. Eagles have lost a lot of defensive players, but I mean, are still doing pretty fine. I don't know how they are injury wise this year, but I know that in the offseason they lost a lot of pieces. But they just need to get Saquon running a little bit more, work on the run game because I don't know what it is. They're stopping that. They got to be consistent with their passing game like they did last game, but that's more of a it was more on our defense than it was on their offense. And hey, Hurts wasn't overthrowing them, so at least he's been working on that. But incomplete pass, I knew it. I knew it. Considered it incomplete pass. That's so dumb, bro. And here we go. It's gonna be a deep. Listen. I am predicting it now, like a 50-yard plus pass to Quentin Johnson. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. 3rd and 13. 10:53 on the clock. Chargers offense stays on. No score for the Vikings. They're gonna convert this and they're gonna convert it deep. I feel it coming. 3rd and 13. They reset the play clock, so they have all the time in the world. From the 14-yard line, they snap it. Herbert with pressure runs forward. All right, caught by Keenan Allen for a first down. I mean, not 50 yards, like I said, but first down, 14 yards. What are we doing? If I see Saquon get stopped before the line one more time, I'm gonna flip. Honestly, yeah, like Saquon's good, but this year I don't know what's like. I know, like, is your line different? Like, because I don't know what's going on with Saquon, and it's like they had a players meeting with Saquon and Jalen and AJ, but I don't know exactly what's going on there. Something needs to improve. Vidal back to actually lost a yard there. I'm not worried about the run game here. We do pretty good with the run game. Like we stopped Saquon pretty well, even though we let Gainwell. Was it Gainwell? No. What's his face? Bigsby. We let him slide with some long rushes last game, but I'm not scared about Vidal. They're a 4th string. What I am worried about is those passes by Herbert, because when he passes, when they don't drop the ball, it's dangerous. 3 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. From the 30, they throw it. Caught by their tight end. I forgot his name, how to say it. But I have him on fantasy, so that's a good thing. That is a good thing, at least. Who are we rooting for today in fantasy? We're rooting for Gadsden, whatever that, and Jordan Mason. And we're going up against Justin Herbert. So we're saying boo, Justin Herbert. Yeah, the Vikings, I would rather start our backup, what's his name? Mac Brosmer over Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz has proved himself not to be that good right now. We have Patterson for the first down. 8:40 on the clock left. I'm surprised there's no basketball on TV right now. Like, I know it's probably on the streaming service or something, but you guys can't see it, but I do have some hockey in the background. Not a huge fan of hockey, but hey, I like sports. All right, 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They snap it, they fake it, and they give it to Ladd McConkey, who gets 4 yards. Doom. A reminder, at halftime, we will be going over the predictions that we all had last week for Week 7. And we'll be going over the games for this week. Well, I'll be going over the games for this week and give you my predictions. So for the games of Week 8. I am going for the Chargers today. Who else do we have? Have the predictions texted. Nathan is going for the Vikings. David is going for the Vikings. And Chris is going for the Chargers. That's another catch for my tight end in fantasy. What are the results from last week? Oh, I actually didn't finish the number. I'll work on that on the side over here. All right, here we go. It is 7 minutes left on the clock. First and 10. Vikings territory in the 41. Vidal runs it forward to the 35. 6-yard gain. Second and 4 from the 35. Vidal with about a 3-yard gain. Vidal. You've been saying Vidal. Third and 1 here. 6 minutes to go. Third and 1 from the 32-yard line of the Vikings territory. Fake it to Vidal. Caught by McConkey at the 20. Runs it to the 17 or 16. No, 17. There's a flag. We have a flag. That's going to be rough in the passer. Damn it. Dude. Rough in the passer. Number 19? Oh, yeah. Bro, Turner, what are you doing? Going head to head? He was like, looking like Luigi playing Melee. What the heck, dude? All right, here we go. From the 7, the 8.5. Stopped in the backfield by Grenard. Brought it back to maybe the 9, maybe the 10. I think they're going to give him forward progress to the 9. Second goal from the 10. Ooh, pressure Grenard. Get him! Get to him! There's no way. There was 2 guys on him. He was 5, 6 yards back, and he somehow gets some. Dude, he gains some yards. It's third and goal now. Dude. The thing is, I don't know what is going on with the Vikings either when it comes to the defense. We get to the quarterback, but we can't finish. We can't finish for some reason. Like sack him. Like, do something. Get to him. Jeez, dude, I miss Andrew Van Ginkel. He needs to, like, fix his neck. Hurry up. Third and goal from the 8. They snap it. They pass it. Touchdown, Gadsden. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. Obviously, boo, because the Vikings let him score. But yay, my tight end in fantasy scored. Also, boo. Late flag. Also, boo, because Herbert, I'm going up against him, but I mean, that's like the best option. Seems to be a taunting penalty. For 1 on the clock. That sucks. That it's so dumb that taunting could get you ejected. What if you do it twice or something like that? All right, extra point attempt here. Extra point is good. Thing is, if Wentz comes out here and does absolutely nothing, and it's like a third and out, or even like first down and then third, like three and out, we're gonna lose this by 50. We're gonna lose it by 50, hands down. Let me finish with these. It was Buccaneers at Lions. Lions won. And then Seahawks at Texans. The Seahawks won. All right, we officially have our results. Excuse me. All right. Cool. Doom. So speaking about the Eagles, I don't know if they break. Let me see exactly what the records are like, where the standings are, because I don't know if they break the streak of no repeat divisional winners. However, I don't know who would beat them. Commanders are too beat up, and they're like in a bad position, like schedule wise, and also standings. Giants, they play good, but they are way too far. They have to try to catch up. Cowboys are 3-3-1. Like I think maybe technically the Cowboys could win on a with a technicality on that half, but the schedule coming up for the Eagles. Let me see. Eagles have Giants, then they have the bye, then they're at Packers at Lions. It's gonna be a tough 2 games there. Then at Cowboys, which should be easy, but anything can happen divisional wise. If they lose to the Bears, what are the Eagles doing? Then they have the Chargers, they have the Raiders, which Raiders is easy. Commanders, Bills, Commanders, which it might be a tough ending if the Commanders can get healthy by then. Um, but I mean, it seems like they should be winning the division because 3-3-1. What was the other? I think Commanders do have 3 wins, and honestly, Giants still technically have a chance with 2 wins. It's just gonna be very tough to crawl back to that. Commanders have a tough schedule because they have the Chiefs, the Seahawks, the Lions. Easy win with the Dolphins, but even then, Dolphins sometimes play good. All right, they kick it off. They have bye week: Broncos, Vikings, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, Eagles. So yeah, I don't think the Commanders can win this. There's a flag on the field as they're brought back to the 20. Well, brought to the 22 with a return. Dude. Ivan Pace, what are you doing, man? We keep moving early before like before we should with the kickoffs. Like we're gonna go further back. It's crazy. Leading in fantasy right now, 12 points for Gadsden and only 9.5 for Herbert, which is good. Mason needs some more carries and you know, get in. Even the other four wins looked awful. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's just sorry, I missed it. It's been 2023 all over again. The game that we had against y'all was by far the most watchable game. Yeah, no. Even then, we had a chance. We lost the yard with Mason. It was a close game. And honestly, like, our offense lost that game. Eagles' defense is good. Don't get me wrong. However, 6 trips to the red zone and only 1 touchdown? Come on. Our offense lost that game. We had to do the 59-yard field goal because the center oversnapped it, which he shouldn't be playing center because he's a guard, he's a tackle, whatever. It's the second game ever playing center. So, but yeah, it was very entertaining. It was closer than I expected. Ooh, Wentz should have went down in this free. Wentz trying to find something. Intended for Addison. They're looking for a flag. No flag. 3rd and 11. But yeah, it honestly is like the 2023 season because I remember like towards the end, you guys like were struggling in 2023. Like you guys were getting some bad losses, and yeah, the 4 wins that you had did look pretty nasty. Like you guys lucked out against the Rams because that block field goal for the return, and then it was just a couple close last minute wins. 5 seconds on the play clock from the 17-yard line. They snap it. Wentz under pressure and is sacked. And let's go 3 and out. Please hurt Wentz enough where he's not like, oh, I'm out forever all my life. Like I have to retire, but like, oh, I'm too hurt to play today. Because send in Max Brosmer, bro. Come on, man. Punting away, 4th and 19. Horrible punt. Decent bounce. Decent bounce. Makes it to the 41, though. Yeah, I think Eagles might be the first to break that streak, but the Eagles need to get into the rhythm now that they got that confidence after beating the Vikings. Because if they start slacking, Cowboys, who you have? Broncos, which honestly is not looking the best right now, except for last win, but that was to the Giants. So then it's the Cardinals. Should be an easy win. Let's see, week 9. Week 9, November. I was going to say Black Ops 7 release, but that's 2 weeks ahead. They have the Raiders. That's another easy win. Then they have the Eagles. Then they have the Chiefs. And they have the Lions. That's their hardest, like after the Raiders, it's the hardest of the schedule. Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders, Giants. So, but Cowboys could win the division. That would be the end of the world. It would be horrible, but there's still a chance. Yeah, Giants have a tough stretch. Eagles, Niners, who are getting healthy now. Bears, who look good sometimes. Packers, Lions, Patriots, Commanders, Vikings, Raiders, Cowboys. There's only like, honestly, one guaranteed win, and that's the Raiders. I feel like with the NFC North, Vikings going to finish third. This is my hot take. I think Packers win the division. It's gonna be Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears, and even then, it'll probably be a close bear, like maybe like one or two less wins. It's still possible that everyone in the North could go to the playoffs, just because we are the toughest team, like toughest division. But I don't know. There could still be like an extra NFC West in there that bumps one out. All right, we got some stats here. Carson Wentz, 23 yards. Justin Herbert, 66 yards with 1 touchdown. Jordan Mason, 2 attempts for 1 yard. Jarrett Patterson, 1 attempt for 3 yards. All right, here we are from the 41-yard line of the Charger side. It looked like we jumped off sides, and we did, so it is a free play for Justin Herbert. Intended for Lad McConkey, who he catches it, but he drops it. He holds it for a second and decides, no, thank you. We're messing up a lot with penalties, too. We have, 4? First and 5. From the 46. They give it to Patterson. Gains 4 yards to the 50. Second and 1 from the 50. Vidal, first down and more. 7-yard gain. Guard Becton is injured. Yeah, I don't think he's coming back. Maybe at the half. 1 minute left of the quarter. From the 44-yard line of the Vikings, so they're probably going to score before the end of the quarter. At Bassett, Gadsden, yeah. Bro, if you're going to pass it, keep passing to Gadsden. Help me out in fantasy, bro. I will not be mad by that. Gadsden, 3 catches for 30 yards with 1 touchdown. Vidal, 6 attempts with 9 yards. Justin Jefferson, 1 catch, 16 yards. Pretty sure that's the only catch. Gadsden actually 4 catches now for 37. Vidal with a good run brings it up to the 29, maybe the 30. Sorry, 31. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Chargers up 7-0. Might as well be 14-0 because they are getting closer to the red zone. Carson Wentz, 4.02 seconds time to throw. You think he would find somebody open? Nope. Justin Herbert, 2.45 seconds. Yards after contact, Aaron Jones Sr., 3.86. Jarrett Patterson, 3.05. Yards separation, Aaron Jones, again, 10.2. Lad McConkey, 5.75. Vikings are struggling right now. We have 16 total yards. I don't think that math's right because passing is 23, rushing is 1, so that should be 24. Oh, no, because the sack. 97 total yards for the Chargers, 73 passing, 24 rushing with 1 sack. Season average, yeah, the Vikings lead by 0.3 in sacks average, but I mean, everything else is all in the Chargers' favor. Total yards 373, passing yards 262, and then 111 for the rushing yards with 1.4 turnovers. We're going to lose this pretty bad. Ba-dum. Vikings going to go to 3-4. Chargers going to go to 5-3. Where does that put them in their spot? Yeah. Ooh, we got a lot of throwback jerseys, I think. We have the Eagles going the Kelly Green. We have the Chargers in this blue. Denver Broncos going throwback, and looks like Houston Texans as well going throwbacks. So Chargers would go to 5-3. I think that technically puts them behind the Broncos. But the Chiefs are not that far behind with 4-3, and the Chiefs are facing the Commanders, which the Chiefs should win. Commanders are pretty beat up and banged up. I'm pretty sure Daniels is not playing. Let me see. Jaden Daniels is ruled out versus the Chiefs. Mariota to start. So yeah, that's a win for the Chiefs. They're gonna go to 5-3 as well. So Chargers, if they kind of want to when the Chargers win this and the Chiefs win, it's gonna be a tight race with the Broncos. Broncos versus the Cowboys too. They might lose. Those three might be 5-3. And then Raiders with a bye, so 2-5. $16 total yards in the first quarter, fewest in any first quarter over the last 2 seasons. Sounds about right. From the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Chargers. They snap the ball. They fake it to Vidal. Herbert with plenty of room to run in the front. Run off to the side. And goes to about the 14-yard line. For a gain of 16? 17? Gain of 18. Yippee! Yippee! First and 10 from the 13. The thing is, we have improved both of our lines, and we've been looking like the worst offense and defense in the league. It's ridiculous. Vidal with a run. Good run. Second and 6. From the 10. Maybe the 9. Yeah, the 9. They snap it. They fake it to Vidal. Herbert running off the side. Getting the extra yard. It stretches over, gets the first down. Yeah, it's a first down. It's gonna be 1st and goal for the Chargers here. Let me get the score ready. Get that ready for the 13. Boom. Yeah, definitely got those extra. Good stretch. 1st and goal from the 3. They give it to Vidal, who runs in for the touchdown. Kaimani Vidal. Right? Kaimani? Yep. Kaimani Vidal with the touchdown. Yeah, Chargers, listen, if your team is failing, if your team needs a boost in morale in the locker room, face the Vikings. We're easy targets. We're big threats and easy targets. Extra point here is good. Listen, the only team we made look horrible was the Bengals, who had a backup quarterback. Honestly, Chargers might go to because they've been taking a lot of time. I would say that they go 28-0, like 28 versus Vikings with 0. But they've been taking a lot of times on their drive, so I do believe like they haven't been taking deep shots, which is interesting for Herbert. But they know that they don't need to. Like Vikings leave too much of a hole in the middle where they can gain 15 yards each time, so they don't have to go deep for 50. Um, so like they're taking a lot of time. So I could see another 3 and out, and then Chargers go up to 21. Vikings already started with the ball, so Chargers could take all the time they need, get that 21, and then go to the half, come back and score again, and go up 28-0 after the half. And at that point, I'm like, yo, put in Max Brosmer because we're down 4 touchdowns at the half. Like, let's just get out of here. Do 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 do. Oh man. Dude, I swear if we do go 3 and out, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be very upset. We need 7. But if we get 3, I'll be happy. Not even happy. I'll be content with 3. And we're back. 13:08 left in the clock. Is Wentz done? Wentz is just like he's like boom, 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 like giving knuckles to everybody, pounding. Oh no, he's putting his helmet on. I thought he was like, "Hey, good job, guys. I'm done." Because it looked like Thielen was like, "What?" All right, here we go. Miles Price stopped at the 30. Yay, Carson Wentz, let's go. Oh my god. All right, from the 30, 1st and 10. I smell interception this possession. Wentz nearly intercepted. Intended for Justin Jefferson here. 2nd and 10 from the 30. .6 yards per play for the Vikings. Love that. Here we go. 2nd and 10. 10 seconds on the play clock. They finally snap it. They give it to Jones, who runs up for a gain of 5. Carson Wentz pressured on 4 out of 6 dropbacks, 66.7% rate, which would be Vikings season high. Which is crazy because we are out of our center and the right tackle, and throughout the whole season we never had a full healthy line. I think our center will probably retire because he had 2 concussions this season. Hopefully we have Brian O'Neill back for next game for JJ. They snap it with 2 seconds on the play clock. They throw it. Wentz to Justin Jefferson. First down. 4 extra yards after the first down. See JJ McCarthy perfectly fine off on the sideline. First and 10 from the 45. Five seconds on the play clock. Toss it back to Jones for a gain of 3. Wentz, hit his hand on the helmet of the Charger. Dude, Wentz. Like, honestly, Brosmer, come in, please. Give Brosmer a chance. I don't even care if he fails at this point. 2nd and 6. 11 minutes on the clock. Justin Jefferson. Beautiful. First down with a lot. That's what we got to do, dude. Just give the ball to Justin Jefferson. They were saying in the pregame, in the pre-show, just how Joe Flacco was like, hey, when I see Chase one-on-one, I throw it to him. So we got to do with JJ. 3 catches for 37. Khalil Mack off the field right now. There's a good opportunity. Throws it to Aaron Jones. Gains about 3. Derwin James, questionable. And his backup, questionable. Ooh. So they have a rookie safety in, which means we're going to make him look like the greatest player ever. Wentz right here is going to throw an interception to him. From the 39 of the Chargers, more like 38.5. 2nd and 8, 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Carson Wentz throwing it, bumped in the air, tried to catch by Justin Jefferson, and he couldn't get it. Is that the rookie? Okay, bury him in. 3rd down and 8. Let me see. Let me double check. Chargers number 6. Denzel Perryman. Yeah, okay. 3rd and 8 here. We're always in field goal range for our boy, Will the Thrill. 5 seconds on the play clock. They say can. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Snap it. They snap it. Wentz just passes it to Jordan Mason for a gain of 2. All right. I'm expecting a long field goal here. Should be about like a 53-yarder. Will the Thrill is coming, but will he have come? 54-yard field goal attempt. He's only missed once, and that was the one that he hit the wire. Not the extra point, but the field goal is good. 54-yard field goal is good. Will the Thrill has come. Man. Yeah, right? I honestly thought that was picked. Like, when it went up in the air, I'm like, here we go. This is where it's picked off. And honestly, that might have been a pick 6. Because no one was in the area, really. Like, everyone was already past them. I thought that was it. I thought they were going to... and just go. Man. It's weird. Mike Zimmer's kryptonite was even, what was it? Even number years. So We did good 2017, did horrible 2018, did good 19, did horrible 20, good 21, bad 22. Then we're bad 23 with Kevin O'Connell. Now it's swapped. 2024 we did good. Now here we are on an odd numbered year doing bad. Yeah, my honest prediction was Chargers win by 15. And we're kind of on track. They're winning by 11. There's plenty of time for them to score again before the half. We have Ravens and Dolphins next week. Ravens on paper should win this, but it could be close. Who knows? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. All right. 8:55 left in the quarter. Like I said, the way the Chargers have been playing, they've been chewing up that clock. Can't wait for us to get a penalty here. Stopped him at the 25. No flag. Kai Money Vidal. It's actually a pretty good blocker. Nine for 22 with a touchdown. First and 10 from the 25. Chargers fake it to Vidal. With some time, Herbert throws it. Caught at the 50-yard line by my boy in fantasy, Gadsden. Brings it to the 34-yard line. Gadsden, I mean, I'm glad I picked him up. I'm glad I started him in fantasy because Brock Bowers is MIA. They also have a bye week, and so does Laporta. So I'm glad I picked him up, and I'm glad I started him. But what are we doing? What are we doing? Like fantasy aside, Vikings, what are we doing? I don't have a fantasy jersey. I have a Vikings jersey. What are we doing? First and 10 from the 35. Vidal gets dropped 2 yards back. Second and 11. I mean, it's looking good on my fantasy. Gadsden 18.7 right now. Herbert with 14 and 25, 14.25 though. Mason only with 140. Second and 11 from the 36. 5 seconds on the play clock. It's gonna be offsides as well. So free play for Herbert. Caught by Keenan Allen. There's a flag, but it's gonna be declined. That was a gain of 12. Dude, what is going on? What is up with these penalties, man? What? Let's just forfeit the next games, man. Just be like, yo, Free wins for everyone. We go ahead and forfeit, and we just stay here because what are we doing? It sucks too because I'm gonna go see the Vikings in New Jersey. Week was it 15? Let me see. Week 16. What is he doing? Injury timeout for the referee. Interesting. The Vikings medical attending to him. It's like, dude, are you good? You good? Because that call was horrible. It was like perfect call. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hargrave like helmet to his like face. Damn. More like grazed nose. Yeah, his nose is red. All right, 7:10 on the clock. Getting close to the red zone here. Let me get this ready because we know that they're going to score. 1st and 10 from the 24. Under pressure, Grenard finally gets to him with a sack. Brought down to the 31-yard line. Finally with a sack. Grenard trying to punch it out, which is good, but good sack. 2nd and 17 now. From the 31, they snap it. Herbert pitching it down for Gadsden. 3rd and 17. Carson Wentz, 49 yards. Justin Herbert, 125 with 1 touchdown. 9 for 11. Vidal, 10 rushes. You have Herbert, 3 for 26 as well. All right, 3rd and 17 from the 31. Herbert, little pressure. Incomplete. 4th and 17, so they're going to have to do a field goal unless they want to go for it. Who knows? No, they're not going for it. All right. Finally, we get a decent stop, but still, like, that was after a huge gain by Gadsden, and they're going to still get a field goal. Cameron Dicker here. Cameron Dicker, highest in NFL history with a 94.6%. 49-yard field goal attempt here. Just shy of 50. Kind of a bad snap, but... Oh! No good! Okay! It's no good! All right. Miss W, good. All right, this is what we need. But we need to do something with this. We're going to be from, what, the 39-yard line of the Chargers. Like, we need to do something with this. I saw that it was a bad snap, so I don't blame Dicker for that. But we have to capitalize on this. If we go and do absolutely nothing, if we go and get a field goal, like, maybe we're okay. Still, what, 8 points? But we gotta do something. It's man, I'm really not liking Herbert starting, and I can't wait for JJ to come back. And that's even with how bad he played on that second game. But the Falcons defense is no joke. Falcons defense was no joke. We didn't have a good O-line for him. No Addison, who he was connecting a lot in the offseason. Aaron Jones, I think, got injured that game, whatever. Like, was not doing too good. But I think JJ has had some time with the injury to like really like, okay, I gotta focus, I gotta relax, I gotta know when to throw, know when to run, know when to throw away. You know, we got how much on the clock? What, like 5 minutes, 4 minutes? Wish it says the clock here. 6:10. We have 6:10 left on the clock, so plenty of time to score. But we also have to run the clock out because we can't give them the opportunity to have the ball again because they have it at the half as well. Oronde Gadsden, 5 catches for 77 yards with the touchdown. Justin Jefferson leading the receptions for the Vikings, 3 catches for 37 yards. Aaron Jones Sr.'s 3 attempts, 9 yards. Herbert, 3 attempts, 26 yards. And still only 49 yards for Carson Wentz throwing. First and 10, 6:06 on the clock. Vikings have the ball from the 39-yard line of their own side. They give it to Mason, who runs forward for about a 3-yard gain, maybe 4. There's a flag. Hooray. It's going to be a hold on the Vikings. Number 74, Donovan Jackson. First and 20 now from the 29-yard line. 5:45 on the clock. 10 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Fake it to Mason. Throw it to Justin Jefferson, who gains about 3, maybe 4. The old Kirk Cousins special. Long yard to gain. Here's a little check down for a short gain. Mason getting stopped in the backfield multiple times. It's rough. They have a good rush. Like, not a pass rush, but good rushing defense. 2nd and 17 from the 32. 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Wentz caught by Justin Jefferson. 2 yards shy of the first down. It's the 47-yard line. 4:50 on the clock left to go. See, at least Wentz is doing the right thing by passing to Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver in the league. But gotta keep doing it and gotta get more plays. 3rd and 2. 8,015 career receiving yards in 84 regular season games. Second fastest to 88,000 in NFL history, with Lance getting 83. They could have done it last game. He would have tied him. Oh, batted in the air. Wentz batted it down. Wentz is hurt. Wentz is hurt. Ooh, do we start Brosmer? We're going to punt that away, but do we start Brosmer? Does Brosmer? They're showing Brosmer. They're showing us on the screen. Oh, that was a face mask. Uncalled, bro. Yeah, it got knocked up high. I was very surprised that wasn't, like, picked off. Yeah, he's hurt. He's banged up, bro. One more sack and he's done for. Start Brosmer. 4th and 2. We're punting it away. This one looks like it's going to be a better punt. caught at the 12. Flag thrown, of course. That's definitely going to be on us because it always is. So they brought to the 22. It's going to end up being probably a 32, if not 37. Hey, yo, Ash, just tuned in. I thought this would definitely be a shootout. Yeah, no, I knew it wasn't going to be. Carson Wentz, no. Now, Brosmer comes in. Now we got ourselves a shootout. It's just been a lot of Chargers possession holding the ball and like just taking advantage of it. Like this is their fourth possession and it's 4 minutes away from half. Okay, flag was on the receiving team, half the distance of the goal, which is good. So they're going to go to the 11-yard line. Chargers are going. But yeah, I was not expecting a shootout. Yeah, I said that the Chargers would win by 15 at least. I would say 20, but 20 seems kind of like a comical, like, oh, they're going to lose by 20. I'm serious. They're going to lose like 15. Right now, Chargers are up by 11. Chargers ball. Wentz is hurt. And I'm sorry to say this, Carson. I'm sorry, but if he gets sacked and he lands on that shoulder, he's going to be out the whole season. So send in Brosmer. I don't care. Send in Brosmer. Give an opportunity, like, because he's a dog. He looked very good in the preseason. He undrafted quarterback from Minnesota. Give an opportunity. You know, because I do believe Brosmer will be the backup for JJ moving forward for the next few years, or ever how long, and you know, develop both of them. They could be, if JJ's out, Brosmer's in, it's still like pretty good. So we'll see. Chargers gonna have the ball 4 minutes and 12 seconds, so they can run it out, score, come back at the half, score again. Bum bum. Listen, I know that we're probably going to lose to the Lions next week as well, but I'm just going to be excited to see JJ back. Give an opportunity. Give JJ an opportunity to, like, face a tough team, you know, because we faced the Bears. They look good they always look good in the first quarter or first half, and then, you know, we were able to come back in the fourth quarter. JJ was showing, like, all right, I can actually do this in the fourth quarter. And then the Falcons defense was just tough the second game. But if you want to be elite, you got to beat some elite teams. So bring them on against the Lions next Sunday. JJ now 5 catches, 55 yards. That brings him to a 10.5 in fantasy. Wentz is up and fine. First and 10 from the 6-yard line, actually. Vidal with a run brings it to the 9. Vikings winning. Watch. Vikings are not winning this. If we bring in Brosmer, maybe, but we're not winning this. No. Dude, Vikings might not win another game until... It's a great question. We might not win another game until maybe when we face the Bears again. Yeah, because we got Lions, Ravens. What's his name? Lamar will be healthy by then. Skull, you'll see. Oh, good tackle there at the 10. Then the Bears week 11 maybe. Because then we have the Packers, the Seahawks. Maybe we beat the Commanders if they're still banged up. But it's going to be tough. Lions, Ravens, Bears, Packers, Seahawks, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants, Lions, Packers. Like, I see us losing to the Giants. And which is going to be interesting because I'm going to be rooting for Scadaboo because he's on the fantasy team. But I'll be in New Jersey rooting for the Vikings, probably wearing the J.J. McCarthy jersey. Lions don't look that good. I know they're not. So Packers are winning the division. I said that earlier. The Packers are going to win the division, and then the Lions are going to be right behind them. Then it's going to be the Vikings and Bears. But the Bears will honestly probably have the same record as the Vikings, if not slightly better. Um, but yeah, there's still a chance that we all can make it into the playoffs, but I don't know. There's no guaranteed wins moving forward for the Vikings. First down here for the Chargers. 10 seconds shy of the 2-minute warning. From the 17-yard line, they snap it. Herbert on the run. What's his name? First down catch here for Lad McConkey and a bunch more. Who was on him? Levi Drake Rodriguez had a chance at him, but slipped. Doom, doom, doom. They're going to have a minute and change. Chill, bro. Vikes are built to take that division. No, we're not. Listen, yes, we are built to take the division. However, we can't take the division. Listen, we are not in the position to take the division. We are built. We're just cursed with injuries. We've been cursed with injuries from the beginning. Like 25 of our players have been injured, basically. We're missing some key defensive players. Our O-line has not been healthy the whole season and probably won't ever be because our center, Ryan Kelly, 2 concussions after being concussed most of his career, was going to retire and said, you know what, let me sign up with the Vikings. Gets 2 concussions in 4 games. He's probably going to retire. So we're going to have our center who's never played center before. And yeah, it's just been rough. Our O-line coach is horrible. We need a new O-line coach because all of our bad O-linemen are looking like beasts everywhere else. So I don't know what to say about that. Our secondary is not looking nice. I mean, Isaiah Rodgers is does good when he does good, but gets beat a lot. I honestly am upset that we signed Byron Murphy Jr. over Cameron Bynum. Bynum is doing really good in Indianapolis, and Byron is not looking good at all on our team. TJ Hawkinson's is a bust. Oliver keeps getting flagged or drops the ball. Our run game is good. We have the weapons at wide receiver, but we're not gonna be able to pay Addison, and he's too much of a hassle off the field for us to even consider paying him. And then just quarterback, can JJ actually do well when he starts? Do y'all think have a chance against the Ravens? I don't think so. We're gonna be so banged up after Eagles, Chargers, Lions that I don't think we're gonna beat the Ravens. Like Lamar will be back and healthy. Derrick Henry is gonna destroy us. And I mean, like maybe the wide receivers, but still Zay Flowers is good. Like here's another hot take. Mark Andrews is gonna look like prime Mark Andrews versus the Vikings. Like and for the past few years have made tight ends look like the best players of all time. Like you'll see, like if Lamar is out even next week, and then he comes back for the Vikings game, you'll see like, dude, Lamar Jackson is back to the way he was with Mark Andrews with 9 catches for 126 yards with 2 touchdowns. Like it's gonna be something dumb like that. Herbert with a huge run, bringing it past half midfield, midfield to the probably 46, 47. I honestly, looking at the schedule, I don't see a game that it's like, oh, we're definitely winning that. And that's including the Bears. Like, I just don't see it. Herbert with another run down the middle, brings it to the 42. Reminder, with 1:20 left on the clock at halftime, we're going to be going over our predictions that we made last week for, week 7. And I'll be predicting my games for week 8. "30-second timeout for the Chargers." In other news, what the heck? Anaheim, whatever the heck their team, is up 5-3 over the Boston Bruins. I don't think Hawk is a bust. He is 4th He is fourth option in this team, and any other team he's the second option. I agree. In another team, he's the second option. However, every time we throw to T.J. Hawkinson, he keeps dropping the ball. Ever since he got injured by the Lions, like I still don't forgive Brian Branch for that. Those dirty tackles where he injured Higbee one week and then injured T.J. Hawkinson the next week. He has not been able to step up. So I think he's since the injury, he's been a bust. I totally forgot Lamar coming back this week. Yeah, that might be rough. Damn. Yeah, I know. Yep. Like I said, this is our toughest stretch. We just lost to the Eagles. We were facing a short week against a good Chargers team. Number 76 is a little banged up from that. 2nd and 3 from the 42. We had the Lions after this. Then we have the Ravens. Then we have the Bears. Caught. First down by Ladd McConkey. In the red zone now. After the Bears, we're in Green Bay. We're in Seattle. We're facing the Commanders, who should be healthy by then. Then we're in Dallas, in New Jersey. Incomplete by Allen. And then we have Lions and Packers to end the fact that we have Giants on Sunday and then Lions on Thursday is so deadly, dude. We have a short week to face this underrated defense in the Giants and underrated offense. I mean, maybe the offense is like accurately rated now, but and then we got to go on a short week to face the Lions. Like the only good side about that is that we have the Lions Packers at home for the final 2 games, but it's looking rough. It's looking rough. From the 27-yard line, 2nd and 10. Herbert throws it. Complete by Ladd McConkey for the touchdown. Exactly what I said. They're going to score before the half, and they had the ball at the half. So, yeah, they're gonna run up the score. Run up the score. You guys have lost to legit teams and winning games you're supposed to. No. We were supposed to win against, I guess, like winning. I don't know. Were we supposed to win against the Steelers? Maybe. Or were we supposed to win against the Falcons? I don't know. But we just have nonstop legit teams moving forward, though. That's the rough part. Extra point is good. Chargers are up 21-3, 45 seconds on the clock. They're probably going to start 40 seconds, maybe 39 seconds on the clock by the time we get the ball back. Yeah, Vikings. The thing is, a lot of people are like, "Oh," it's always funny. I always see it when it's at this point, just like, "Oh, tank and get the next quarterback." Like, we can't grab a quarterback every single time. We haven't, to be honest, but we can't grab a quarterback every single time. There's not really a good quarterback in this next draft either. So you're just gonna say the same thing about that quarterback, say they suck, and then ask for another one to tank for another one. Like tanking for a quarterback when you have like a dude who develops quarterbacks pretty well, unnecessary. Now, there are people saying, oh, you should have paid Sam Darnold. Now, maybe we'd be in a better position quarterback-wise if we signed Sam Darnold, yes. However, we would not have the money to be able to fix our O-line, our D-line, and sign certain areas. And said the same thing about Daniel Jones. But we didn't skip on Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones bet on himself. We would have paid him more. Oh! That was a bad kick. He kicked his own teammate with the ball. So that's going to go up to the 40. Daniel Jones, we were going to pay him more than Indiana was going to pay him. But he bet on himself because he wanted to be a starter. Had a chance to get a starter. Nothing against the Vikings. I mean, I did think that they were going to win, but this is pretty bad so far. Yeah, it's been horrible. It's been horrible. Nothing. So go get Mac Jones. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I could see us getting Mac Jones. I could. Because we like the Niners system, but I don't know. I mean, I thought Chargers were winning. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I knew the Vikings were going to lose this game. And it's funny that I'm talking like this when it's not even the half yet, but I just know. You just know. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Don't know why they put him on the 41 and not the 40. TJ Hawkinson in motion. 15 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Carson Wentz throws it. Caught by Jordan Addison for a first down. No timeout here. Timeout. The thing is, we're set on JJ right now. And honestly, I agree. Win or lose, run with him until next year, till the end of next year. Then we reevaluate. We see, okay, was this guy a bust? Is this guy injury prone? We'll find out all that by the end of next year. Then, boom. Maybe we get Mac Jones as a backup in the meantime, but we could also develop Max Brosmer to be a solid backup if we allow the opportunity to. But I still do think that we need a veteran. I don't know if Mac Jones is a good veteran backup, but I mean, maybe we can do what we did with Jones and Darnold and sign him, flip him for some value, get some, that's a sack there for Carson Wentz, get some value. Like we're going to have some great, what's it called? Supplementary draft picks, compensatory picks because of the Jones and the Darnold. But the thing is, we just need to draft better. We just suck at drafting. I feel like at this point, if we continue to suck at, because we had like four or five draft picks this year. One of them is injured and is not playing this year. The other one we just waived. So it's like, if we whiff again with his draft, I say we just go the Rams route and just trade away all of our picks for better players. Like, we need this key spot. All right, let's trade for him. Let's trade away our first round pick or our first, a second, a third. Like, just start getting rid of them because we're not drafting well at all. But we're really good at free agency. We're really good at picking up undrafted free agents. Like, we had seven undrafted free agents signed to this team. And another sack. Another sack here. Back-to-back sacks for Carson Wentz. Going back a total 8 yards in both of these. It's going to be what, fourth down? It's going to be third down. Third and... Oh, no. Yeah. Third and 18. Listen, nothing's out of field goal range. If we got to try a 70, we're going to try a 70. Like, we have that much faith in Will the Thrill, and we're indoors. I mean, kind of semi-indoors. Well, semi-outdoors, I guess I would say. But I think even if it's a 70-yard, we're going for this if there's no time. It would be a 68-yard, maybe 67. They snap it. Carson Wentz throws it. Caught by Justin Jefferson. Brings it 1 yard shy of the first down. No timeouts. No time. Don't you dare snap this ball. Don't you dare spike it. Be smart. You can't spike it. Oh, no. They're going for a field goal. All right. They went for a quick field goal. Field goal. 50-yard field goal attempt here for Will the Thrill. Will the Thrill coming. Will the Thrill has came. No good. Oh, short. Oh, damn. Never mind. No good. Dude, it was shy. I thought it was going in. That's the first time he's ever like legitimately missed this season. The other time he missed was when he hit the wire. Hot take, every team low-key sucks at drafting. There might be 2 to 3 good drafting teams. It's not easy to do. Honestly, yeah, true. But the amount, so there's a difference between like, there's a difference between like, all right, you're, oh, so close. There's a difference in like, all right, you drafted like bad and you didn't draft good, if that makes sense. Like if you have some like mid-tier people in the middle, or even like, all right, we have a first, second rounder that like plays all right, that's one thing. But when we miss on so many of our drafts where we only have like 3 players from our draft in the past 4 or 5 years, that's where the issue comes from. We're seeing Dallas Turner, who is not looking that good this season, who has an opportunity to play, who's getting more chances, even though they had Gernard and Van Ginkel. But now there's no Gink, and Dallas Turner has not really been getting much pressure. He's been getting a lot of penalties, and he was a first-round pick. J.J. McCarthy, injured second time now. Is he injury prone? Can he play? There's a lot of inconsistencies with that, where we're drafting bad and not so mid. Now, like I said, free agency, undrafted free agency, we're great. We're one of the best. However, there are teams that don't draft good but still have their players well, and we haven't been able to do that. But anyways, it is halftime, which means that it is time to hold ourselves accountable. Here at We Go Deep, we go deep in hot takes, but we also hold ourselves accountable every single week at the half. So we are here in week 8. We're going to review week 7, all of our predictions. And hopefully you yourself in the chat or in the comments, if you're watching back later, hold yourself accountable with who you think is going to win in week 8. So without further ado, week 7 review. In last place with a record of 8-5 is Gio. The 5 incorrect was the Dolphins, the Raiders, the Vikings, the Giants, and the Commanders. Then we have I'm just gonna count this as a tie all the way through, even though the records aren't fully consistent. But a tie for what place is this? First, second, third. Tie for 4th place with a record of 9-4 and 2 records of 9-6 is Jesse with the 9-4. The 4 he got wrong was the Dolphins, the Jets, the Cardinals, and the Falcons. And me and Caleb with a record of 9-6. Now, not too bad. Not too bad. We're tied for 4th, though, but not too bad. 9-6. I had the Steelers, the Jaguars, the Dolphins, the Giants, the Chargers, and the Falcons all let me down. Caleb had the Steelers, the Jaguars, the Raiders, the Vikings, the Giants, and the Commanders all let him down last week. Tied for 2nd place is Chris and Nathan with a record of 10-5. Saints, Dolphins, Raiders, Vikings, Texans for Chris. Dolphins, Vikings, Commanders, Falcons, Bucks for Nate. Let them down. And David with a winning record of 11-3. Did not predict the Sunday morning game, but predicted everything else. Only had the Jets, the Cardinals, and the Falcons incorrect. So David won that past week 7 predictions. And here we are, week 8. A quick reminder. We have myself and Chris going for the Vikings, and we have David and Nathan myself and Chris going for the Chargers, David and Nathan going for the Vikings. So without further ado, here we go. Week 8. The only, let's see, there's a couple teams on bye. We have the Bills, we have the Lions, we have the Raiders, we have, I'm trying to see if I knew it off the top of my head. Grassi! Woo! Grazie Bozzi Packer Nation! Welcome to Packcast, the podcast where you don't have to be a Packers fan, but it sure does help. Oh, what up, Grossi Raid, Grossi Posse, the Grussi Pussy? Welcome in once again with the raid. Appreciate you guys coming in. Listen, we're predicting the games for this week, so I need y'all to let me know who's winning this week. I'm going for the Chargers. Yes, I am going for the Chargers. Chargers are going to win by 15 today. Raid for the purple incarnation of Satan. I know! And we're going to lose horribly again. Oh, man. Welcome, everyone in. Welcome. Much love to you all. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tom Grossi. Wow. Look at that. Like and sub. Hey, if you like it, like it. If you sub, then you get to like it more. Am I right? I appreciate you all. Love the marble picture in the back. Hey, appreciate it. Oh, man. Thank you so much for the raid. Tom Grossi, you're the GOAT. Listen, I don't care what anyone else says. You're the GOAT. Listen, you're the only reason why I'm like flirting with the Packers. That's it. Just flirting with the Packers. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. God bless Carson Wentz, bro. Carson Wentz can, man, maybe not. God bless Carson Wentz. I mean more like have a good time retiring Carson Wentz because I want Max Brosmer in this game right now, right now. But anyways, at least you can be fair for your own team, man. Yeah, I know. That's the thing is I'm not one to be like, hey, I love this team. I know like we're gonna win every single game. We're going to the Super Bowl. Like I know what's fair. I know it's fair. Have fun today. Appreciate it. Go purple people eaters. I miss them, man. Burn the jersey, convert to the light of the Packers. Okay, no, absolutely not. Listen, I'll buy a Cam Scatterboo jersey before I buy a Packers jersey. Okay. Anyways, we're predicting the games for Week 8. I'm going for the Chargers. Chris is going for the Chargers. David and Nathan going for the Vikings. Dolphins at Falcons. This should be an easy Falcons win. Dolphins offense not looking good at all. A-Chain is trying to carry his best, but Hawk Tua has soup for brain. Carson isn't the guy yet. Carson isn't the guy. We'll see if JJ's the guy. JJ has potential though. Future's bright. Yeah. Honestly, we can't be too negative on like, oh, he had 2 bad games, or should I say 7 bad quarters. Like he's young. He's the youngest quarterback in the league. Give him time. Be patient. We're not going to go and tank for bum ass quarterback who's coming up from the league. Next season. We're not going to. Go Pats. Hey, Pats. Pats fan ish, you know, from New England. Empire Strikes Back. Hey. Yeah, give me the Falcons over the Dolphins. Bears at Ravens. Honestly, no Lamar, maybe Lamar. But honestly, the Bears maybe. Well, you could have a Favre in both jerseys technically. True. That is a good point. Although if I'm going for a former Packer Vikings jersey, I'm going to go with Aaron Jones. You got to go Aaron Jones. But yeah. Bears at Ravens. Honestly, with no Lamar, Ravens have not looking, even with Lamar, they have not been looking good. Go Bears on that game. Honestly, yeah. Lock me in. I'm going Bears. It's just Bears are looking good when they are locked in the rhythm. Now, when they got to go off script, that's where they mess up. But I don't know. Bills at Panthers. Is this even a question? Let's go Bills. Is this even a question? Why did I even have to think about that? Go New England. I'm from Boston, city of champs, baby. Hey, I'm from Rhode Island. Northern Rhode Island. Aaron Jones. Yeah, I forgot. No, I'm going to call. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know if it makes sense to have a Favre jersey, you know, with everything he did to Detroit. Allegedly. Bears have something going on right now. I know, yeah, Bears are in the rhythm. And honestly, they have a decent schedule. Yes, they have some tough fights, but they can go. Low-key, Panthers may take that game. I don't know, though. Like, their offense hasn't really been getting much. The only thing that's been really good for the Panthers is what's his face? Wait. Running back. Wait. It's like a short word. Dang it. It's right on the top of my tongue. Don't tell me. Rico. And they have Chuba back too. So the running backs have been helping a lot. Like I have Tet in fantasy and he has not been do well. Bill's defense is not looking good. Also true. But the thing is, so is Bryce Young's not looking good either. And I think I feel like this might be a run game for the Bills. So with that, I'm going to go with the Bills. I just got to go with the Bills. Jets at Bengals. Ooh, honestly, would this be the Jets' first win? Tyrod Taylor versus Joe Flacco. Oh man, nah, it's gonna be the Bengals. It's gonna be the Bengals. With the amount of times they threw to Jamar Chase, he's gonna drop 50 in fantasy again. I'm excited to see how Drake May and Will Campbell does against a good defense. That's gonna be the real test to see if they're legit. Yes. Although Drake May is looking pretty good. He's looking very good. Drake May was one of those guys that I wasn't too sure about when we're picking in the draft. They were like, they might go up for Drake May. If we were going to trade up, I wanted Jaden Daniels. If we were staying put, I wanted JJ. If we were trading back, which we should have, low-key, if we traded back, Bo Nix would have been a perfect pickup. I don't think he would have been able to make it that far, but we'll end up seeing. Pacers are leading the Thunder in the fourth. Spow, you got a point. It's been kind of crazy this season, so they just might, but Bills are still the safer bet. Yeah, 100%. Nah, Bengals easy. Yeah, Bengals. Like, the Jets could be good, but didn't Sauce get injured? I don't know if he's out, but he was injured last game. They're not been clicking. Tyrod is starting. Might be rough for the Jets. So give me the Bengals. 49ers at Texans. Listen, I said in the beginning of the season that the 49ers are going to suck this year. And they haven't been sucking with all of their guys out. Like, their defense was demolished in free agency. And they were super injured on offense, but they're still winning games. And the Texans have not been good for some time. Give me the Niners. I was wrong, and I apologize to San Francisco, but I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm sorry. Lifelong Steelers fan, low-key scared of the Bengals with Flacco. I know, and you could thank Cleveland for that, because first of all, how are you going to trade away a position that you are struggling in yourself to a team within your division that needs it? That's crazy. No way to tell, to be honest, because the Panthers blew out the Falcons. Also true. And the Falcons beat the Bills. Also true. I mean, Browns beat the Packers. So, and then the Packers tied with the Cowboys. So there's no way to. Every team sucks, and every team is good. Well, not every team, but literally, who knows? I have no idea what's going on. Give me Niners on that a million times over. Texans don't know how to win. It's unwatchable. I know. Like, what is up? What is up with the Texans? Honestly, like, the first year, CJ Stroud was looking really good. Now, Tank is still out, but I don't think Tank makes much of a difference on this offense, to be honest, because they haven't been able to get into the rhythm of anything. Mixon is also out, so maybe when Mixon gets in, the run game gets a little bit better, but I don't know. Their defense is good, but they haven't been able to win. Niners got this game. Everybody underestimate them, and they're getting more pieces back. Yeah, I have to go with the Niners. 100%. The season fifth time in 7 games without a first half touchdown. Let's go. 5th time in 7 games without a first half touchdown. Yay. Gadsden doing very good for me in fantasy as well, which is good. Which I'm okay if we get beat by Gadsden multiple times. Keep that going. Keep that energy. Nothing makes sense. Yeah, never. If you think NFL ever makes sense, be ready for the craziest week of your life. Because the amount of times that bad teams beat good teams, it's crazy. It's crazy. As a Cleveland fan, it feels like a very Brown move. That sounds racist. But yes, you're right. It is definitely a Cleveland Brown move. We're like, you know what? Hey, we're going to give away a position that we need help on to someone else. Like, why would you do that? Like, I could see them, like, what if they're like, you know what, Myles Garrett, go ahead, help out the Ravens. We'll trade you away for a 4th round pick or something. Like, that'd be crazy. All right, here we go. We're finally doing the kickoff as we continue on. Browns at Patriots. Speaking of the Browns, Browns are going to get destroyed. It's going to be Patriots by 20 in this game. Patriots in New England. Beautiful run up to the 34-yard line. Oops, sorry. No, you're good. Flacco is a gunslinger with one of the top 3 wide receiver duos with T.Y. and Chase. T.Y. T. Higgins? Thanks, Browns, for ruining everything. Also sounds racist. College fan here, just rooting for chaos. Yes, love the chaos. Honestly, I wanted this game to be Michigan quarterback versus Michigan coach, but unfortunately, JJ was not healthy enough to get back for that. 1st and 10 from the 33, moving it forward. Beautiful run game to the 40 by Vidal. Yeah, give me the Patriots easily over the Browns. If the Browns get close, then what is up with the Patriots? I feel like allegedly Patriots are interested in not drafting, but trading for a running back and I believe a defensive piece. So I'm seeing Pats versus Giants December 1st at Gillette. I'm so excited. Hey, nice. I'm going to see the Vikings in MetLife on the 21st of December. So excited about that. T. Higgins. Got you. Yeah, that's fair. Browns are getting smeared. 100%. 2nd and 3, short of the 40. Vidal, 1st down and a lot more, bringing it to about the 49-yard line. Can't wait for the Chargers to score again. Giants at Eagles. Now, here's the fun one. Because I can talk all my talk, but what will I put my money where my mouth is in this matchup? Listen, the Giants beat the Eagles by doubling their score, 34-17. They're in Philadelphia. I don't think it's going to be as much of a blowout either side. I think this is going to be a close matchup. It might end up being like a 22-21 kind of game. But who do I put my money on? Vidal with a good run, getting about 9. Dude, it's tough because the Eagles look good, but the Vikings make everyone look good. So, all right, I'm out. Have fun, y'all. Appreciate you, James. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. All the posse, Packer Nation. Appreciate you. I would hate to see the Giants win again. Our entire momentum from that last game would be ruined. Yeah. The thing is, the Vikings always get the quarterbacks paid. Vikings always get teams in a good momentum. So, I don't know. Did we just give you a false sense of momentum? Or did we just give you the push that you needed for the rest of the season? I don't know. Do I go safe here? I'm gonna have to go safe here. I've been doing pretty bad in the predictions because I've been going safe, though. And my heart says Giants, but my mind says Eagles. Man, it's rough. Eagles had a long week. Giants didn't. Give me the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. I'm going to have to play it safe. 3rd and 1. Fake it to Vidal. Throw it to Vidal. First down and more. I think the Eagles kind of got back on track last week, but I love Scatterboo. I love Scatterboo too. Trust me, when we were drafting, I was like, we need Scatterboo or we need Tootin. And we didn't end up getting a running back. But Mason is perfect from the Niners, so I'll take them. But yeah, I really wanted Scatterboo to be a Viking. That would have been icing on the cake. But I have him on fantasy, so it's good enough for me. Buccaneers at Saints. Listen, Saints are getting the number 1 overall pick. The Saints from last year, I saw them gunning for Arch Manning. However, will Arch Manning declare himself for the draft, or will he stay another year? Beautiful, beautiful tackle for loss by Eric Wilson on Vidal. So brought him back at least a little bit. Bringing him back to the 36. But the thing is, they're still going to score. They're still going to score. Eagles going to take it. They come back with vengeance. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, give me the Bucks. Even though it's sad to see Mike Evans out with an injury, probably out the full season, which means the streak is broken of 1,000 yards. I think Bucky's still out. I'm not too sure about the details on that. Honestly, this could be a game that the Saints win, but give me the Bucks. Herbert to McConkey, shy of the first down, about 2 yards shy. Cowboys at Broncos. Ooh, this one should be a good matchup. Honestly, I want to go Broncos, but the Broncos the past few games have not been doing good, except for the 4th quarter with Bo Nix. But those, again, that's against the Giants. Cowboys have just been slinging it. No interceptions in forever, or barely any in forever. I'm going to go Cowboys. I have to go Cowboys. Arch needs another year, and I think he'll be told that by coaching. I think he'll wait another year before declaring. I think so too. I think with his last name, he can be drafted, but he should wait another year at least. Couldn't believe what I was watching Monday. I like Baker, and it's hard to watch. Yeah, that was really rough. It was really rough. It was tough. I didn't end up watching any of the Monday night games that day. But I mean, so Bucky's out. And Mecca is questionable. Godwin is out. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, shoot. Evans is out. McMillan is out. Oh, my God. So they're going to have to run with Sterling Shepard, Tez Johnson, who honestly has been not that bad. Rashad. Ooh, actually. You know what? Give me the Saints. I'm going back on that. Give me the Saints. Saints actually do pretty well. They just can't finish games, but I'm changing that. Give me the Saints. I didn't know Godwin and Bucky were out. Obviously, Evans out. But I didn't know Emeka was questionable. Their right guard questionable. A lot of the defense players questionable. Doubtful for Hassan Reddick. Dude, yeah. Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints. It's gonna be rough. Bucky did not practice in practice. I don't think he's back this week. Shame because the Bucks would have been so good if they could get healthy. Yeah, if they could get healthy, Bucks honestly might have low key might have gone to the Super Bowl. But yeah, it's unfortunate for them. Dak got CD back. I think Cowboys will win. Dak has been slinging it. Yeah, I think so too. I haven't heard much from PS2 from Patrick Surtain, but Dak has just been slinging it. CD's back. Turpin is back, which, I mean, Turpin wasn't targeted last game, but he always does the return yards. But, I mean, and Jake Ferguson is his boy. The amount of times that he's been throwing to him with the touchdowns and stuff. All right, 4th and 2, we actually stopped him to a field goal. And it is good. So it is a 20-point game. 20-point game. Oh my God. Why did I thought Max Brosmer was 11 and I thought he was getting ready. Oh man, I got so excited, but it's Carson Wentz. Titans at Colts. The thing is, at the beginning of the year, I said that the Colts were going to suck. And I honestly thought they were going to suck. And after week 3, I was like, it's all a facade. They've been facing bad teams. Dude, Colts are legit. Daniel Jones looking like the best quarterback in the league. Jonathan Taylor back to his peak. It's and their defense is crazy good. They're amazing. I'm gonna have to go Colts just because the Titans also have not been looking good. Titans probably gonna fire their coach soon. I'm not too sure. I think that they should give coaches more opportunity. Like a lot of teams are quick to like, hey, let's go ahead and fire everyone or get rid of everyone. But it's like, if you're a bad team and you have a high draft pick, yes, you pick a good player. However, now you still don't have enough to fill the team. I say if you get a new coach, new quarterback, give them at least 2 years and then make a decision. Like, go full 2 years. Like, even if you're losing all of them. Too many owners are quick to, like, fire. And then you're just end up trash for forever. Look at the Raiders. Look at the Titans. Look at the Jets. But I did too, and I unironically think they're the best team in the league as of right now. Yeah, Colts are looking like they're going to go to the Super Bowl. You picked this Packers-Steelers Sunday night game yet? No, I have not. I've been harassing Grossi on Old Man Rodgers' revenge this week. Honestly, that would be so cool if Rodgers could beat the Packers. Wait, they already fired Callahan, right? You know what? Hold up. Titans head coach. Mike McCoy is their head coach. So, yeah. Yeah, they fired. Okay, so they did. Oh, okay. Why did I miss this? This was 10 days ago. Yeah, they fired Callahan. Okay. So, yeah. Yeah, the Titans are going to be probably number 2 pick. And I think I had that predicted as well. Let me see. Official predictions. I have... So I had the Saints with the number 1 overall pick. We're on track. Number 2, I had the Colts. I had the Niners at the 3rd overall pick. Then I had Dolphins, Giants, Falcons, Browns, Titans, Bears, Jaguars, Cardinals, Jets. So horribly wrong in a lot of them. And pretty accurate with some of them. All right, Vikings have the ball. We run it up with Miles Price to the 30, to the 35, to the 30. There's a flag on the field. Bring it up to the 40. It's probably on us because it always is. Here we go. Sunday night. Packers at Steelers. It should be a good matchup. Packers look like a beast the first 2 weeks. Micah Parsons is doing okay. But they are going into Pittsburgh versus Aaron Rodgers, who's petty. He beat the Vikings already. Did they face the Jets? Steelers, yeah, they faced the Jets and they beat the Jets. So he beat the Jets, payback. He beat the Vikings, payback because we didn't want to sign him. Are they going to beat the Packers? Sunday night? Oh, dude. Okay, I've been going safe too often, and Packers is the safe bet. If you had told me Colts would have been the best record and Pats would be second in the whole AFC, I would have said you're insane. I would have said, dude, you're looking at the score from like 2012, 2013. Oh, loss of yards here for Mason, unfortunately, which sucks for my fantasy. Um, dude, I gotta see the depth chart. Steelers depth chart to see who is injured, who is not. Nobody really. Scotty Miller, their fourth backup. Packers depth chart. I don't know. I don't know any injuries on either team. Wicks. That's about it. Jones with a good catch, first down. 13-yard play. Excuse me. Dude, I kind of want to go Steelers. Week 1 beat the Jets. Yeah, I know. They're getting their revenge games. You know what? Packers, they tied the Cowboys, but Cowboys looking very good. They lost to the Browns. They beat the Lions. They beat the Commanders. They beat the Bengals. They beat the Cardinals. You know what? Give me the Steelers. I don't want to play safe anymore. Give me the Steelers. Give me the Steelers. Like at the very least, it would be funny. At the very least, it would be funny if Aaron Rodgers beats the Packers. We're kind of healthy since the bye. Also had the extra 3 days to prep. Also, yeah, that is true. That is true because you guys played. Where are you? 3 days. Extra 3 days for what? Cardinals game was not Thursday, no? Am I bugging? Why'd you have 3 extra days? Carson Wentz attempted to throw for Urasek. Who the frick is Urasek, bro? Who are you? Packers low-key I don't have faith in. I think the Steelers will win. Cardinals almost beat the Packers. Also, yeah, also true. Cardinals almost beat the Packers. They lost to the Browns. Yeah. Yeah, I think the Steelers can somehow eke a win here. Thursday game against the Bengals. They didn't. Oh, Steelers. Sorry. Okay. My bad. I thought you were a Packers fan. Sorry. Yeah. So Steelers had extra time to prep. Yeah, give me the Steelers. Sorry, I thought you were a Packers fan. Yeah. They lost to the Bengals. They could have won, to be honest, but Bengals were able to win that game. 3rd and 5 here for the Vikings. Yeah, give me the Steelers. And Monday night Commanders at Chiefs. It is a beat-up Commanders where they have nobody playing. So give me the Chiefs. This is an easy win for the Chiefs. Chiefs have a chance to win the division back if the Broncos lose and if the Chargers lose here, but they're going to win. 2 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Carson Wentz, 3rd and 5 from the 37, runs forward and gets sacked. Almost lost the ball there. It's the 4th sack here for the Chargers. Wentz got up slowly. He landed on his left arm. Chiefs will win. Ugh, dude, you're telling me because I am so tired of the Chiefs winning. And when the Chiefs were losing in the beginning of the season, I was like, yes, because I predicted at the beginning of the season that the Chiefs would lose the division. I thought the Chargers were going to win it, and I knew that the Broncos had a chance to win it. I knew that Raiders had no chance, but it's starting to look like, all right, Chiefs are back in the rhythm. Rashee Rice is now back in the game, and it's so annoying. It's so annoying. Like this is probably how people felt about the Patriots. Like I got into football in 2017. I used to watch the Super Bowl, but I wasn't really into football. But I knew that Patriots were good. Patriots were always winning. Patriots won 6 Super Bowls in like 20 years. So that's probably what people felt like with the Patriots, now with the Chiefs. But man, Now here's a guy. Like, bro, come on, come on. Like, be real, be real. Aaron Rodgers, not Aaron Rodgers, freaking Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, it got me pissed off at times too. But he only won one Super Bowl. But Patrick Mahomes. Now here's a guy who, that was a great play by Patrick Mahomes. Intentionally fumbling there was a perfect thing, but shut up. Shut up. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, my TTFN. TTFN. Am I a boomer? What is that? Ta-ta for now. Oh, okay. Ta-ta for now. Do. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Yeah. Honestly, it's still anybody's game. I feel like this is a season that's interesting, where a lot of the good teams are losing in weird places, and the teams you didn't expect, aka the Patriots, the Colts, I mean, in my case, the Niners are doing pretty good. Let me see teams standings. Jets 0 wins, Dolphins 1 win. Now, I get why people hate the Pats for sure, to be honest, but at least we could say 100% Brady was the best, and Gronk and Edelman too. Like, the Chiefs are so overhyped and whiny. Very true. Very true. Like, if Tyreek Hill stayed on the Chiefs, then maybe we can say that, like, he's, they're better. But, I mean, we're not seeing it. We're not seeing it. Maybe he goes back, but we don't know. 95% of the fans are with you. So happy to see the Chiefs losing. Finally, hey, they're losing, but they're starting to win. Like, let's look at their schedule. Chiefs have Commanders that are beat up. They have the Bills. That's the toughest one. Then the bye week. Then they got the Broncos, the Colts, the Cowboys, the Texans, Chargers, Titans, Broncos, Raiders. A lot of those are easy wins. Oh! Intercepted Josh Metellus. And we're like at the 25. Yes. Thank God. Good tip by Jalen Redmond. I swear, if this is like, after further review, it was an incomplete pass, I'll be pissed. Let me see. Jalen Redmond has been doing so good. I'm glad that we got rid of Harrison Phillips. Like, just because, one, extra draft picks, but also two, easier on the cap hit. Did he get this? He caught it. Full possession. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. He got that. You can't fight that. Oh my God! It touched it like touched the ground, which means that they're gonna see it like, oh, maybe did he have full possession? We'll see. All right, we got it. 6:58 on the clock. We had the ball, I think, on the 25. All these Vikings fans, let's go. Like, come on, we're down by 21. Be real. From the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They snap the ball. They give it to Jordan Mason. Good run for 4. Vikings channeling their inner Broncos magic. Dude, Vikings channeling something, because we need to get something. We need to get something going here. Eagles 5 wins, Packers 4, Detroit 5 wins, Bucks 5 wins. Carolina actually 4-3, not bad. Vikings to Hawkinson, who finally catches the ball, brings it forward to the 8-yard line, maybe the 7. Oh shoot, I didn't realize it was that close in the NFC West. Niners 5-2, Seahawks 5-2, Rams 5-2. The West is always really close, even if it's like very close good or very close bad. All right, let's get this ready, shall we? Just in case. Get a score ready. 1st and goal, 5:45 left of the third quarter. They snap it. They go to throw it. Wentz, what are you doing, Wentz? Don't be dumb. They're going to count that as a fumble. They're going to count that as a fumble. They're going to count that as a fumble. just because I know it. I just know. I just know. They're going to count that. Game ain't over until the last 37 seconds of the fourth. To be honest, yeah. But the game has been over for a while. Let's be honest. Dude, it's... What are you doing? You're going down and you're like, you're down too, my guy. You're already down. Yeah, it's not a fumble, which is good. But like, dude, Wentz has been making the dumbest plays. It's been so stupid. I think the knee is down. Yeah, the knee is down. And even if it wasn't down, it's still not a fumble. But like, dude, come on, man. Yeah, it's a sack. Honestly, at this point, I'm about to pick up whoever we're going up against in defense and fantasy. Because this has been embarrassing. Justin Herbert, 25.7 in fantasy. Gadsden, 18.7. Jordan Mason, 1.6. Give some more updates in a second. Ladd McConkey, 20.8. Jefferson, 13.2. Keenan Allen, 6.5. Hawkins, 2.4. LA defense, 12. Jones with a run back to the line of scrimmage, maybe an extra yard. We got Cameron Dicker with 8. Vidal, 12.5. Carson Wentz, 1.3. Nobody there. Quentin Johnston with 0. Jordan Addison, 4.2. Yeah, not much. Not much. Terrible Thursday game. Yep. Terrible Thursday game. 3rd and goal. 5 minutes left on the clock. 10 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and goal. Can't wait for this field goal here. They snap it. Short pass to Jones, who was overthrown. 4th and goal here. This is rough, man. It's rough. Can we get Brosmer? Can we get Brosmer? Just, what are these throws, Wins? What are these throws? 4th and goal. Will the thrill is coming. 32-yard field goal attempt. Will the thrill coming? Will the thrill has came? Oh, it's also, I forgot to update this. Sorry. It's 24, actually, not 23. So it is a 18-point game. Hooray. Dude, I was thinking this too. It's probably going to be like, it's going to be a 15-point game. And I was thinking like, it's probably going to be like 9-24. But even then, like, I could see the Chargers scoring again. So I don't even know. It's been rough. It's just been rough overall. You better than me. I'd be screaming at my screen. Listen, I want to so bad. I want to so bad. I'm so tired of this team. The ups, the downs, the in-betweens. And watch, next season we're going to do good. Next season we're probably going to have like 11 wins. And then we just 1 year good, 1 year bad. But here's the interesting streak that it's happening, that we'll see if it continues on. Every year we face the Ravens, we either fire our head coach or we go to the NFC playoffs. No in between. It's not looking like we're going to reach the NFC playoffs, but it's also not looking like we're going to fire our head coach unless things just spiral out of control. Russ for Vikings fans, also that run on second, interesting play call. Yeah, the play call, like, all season has been pretty interesting. Atlanta blew a 28-3 lead in 1 quarter. Chargers could still charger it. True. Very true. I mean, Vikings have come back 33-0 before, but it's just looking like it's not going to be. What was the score, too, with the... I think it wasn't that bad, though. I think it was 17-0 with the Bears. Bears versus Vikings. It was 6-17, and then we came back, got 21 in that quarter, and they only got 7. But this is not a Bears team. Craziest was Sam Darnold getting graded, and Seahawks looked great. Oh, traded, yeah. Well, the thing is, we weren't gonna pay him that much. We were gonna have him as a backup, and so it makes sense for him to go. Why did the Vikings front office do that? Because we're trusting in JJ, and we did like if we paid Darnold, we wouldn't have the money to pay all the O line and D linemen. So we wouldn't have Hargrave, we wouldn't have Allen, we wouldn't have Fries, we wouldn't have Kelly, even though we don't have him anymore. And like a couple pieces here and there, we would not be able to pay for them. So our defense, our O line would still not be good, or like still like be what it is, just like not the cleanest. And Jones wanted to bet on himself. So Daniel Jones would have gotten paid more over here than Indianapolis, but he wants to start. So good on him. 4th and goal. We're going for it. Oh, wait. Wait, hold up. What happened? What happened? I'm tripping. There's a flag down. But wait. Can I missed this. Can someone tell me what just happened? Did we not get the field goal? Wait, hold up. Am I tripping? Am I in an alternate universe? What? I'm not going crazy, am I? Illegal contact on defense. Half the distance to the goal first down. Wait. So what? Will Reichard yard field goal is good nullified by the penalty. So there was a penalty. Then why do we go to too many men on the field and the field goal? What the? Defensive too many men on the field. So it was 5 yards enforced. And okay, so then we went. Yo, I'm tripping. So I swear, if they go to commercial after this, I'm gonna be pissed. Illegal contact, automatic first down. Yeah, that I saw. That part I saw. I just didn't understood the other part because they went to commercial and talked about that. 1st and goal. Fake it to Mason. Wentz throws it over the top. Caught by Jordan Addison. Finally, we get a dang touchdown. There's still time for the Chargers to charger it. 9-24. Touchdown! Jordan Addison. Free three for 4 yards. we haven't gotten there yet. I know, but still. Chargers are gonna charger. But at the same time, the Vikings are gonna freaking Viking. Like, oh, it's. You know what? Crazy hot take. Let's do a hot take right now. Oh, extra point is good. You want a hot take? Here's a hot take. This game is gonna end in a freaking tie in overtime. That would be such a Vikings and Chargers game, wouldn't it? Vikings Charger game just end in overtime. Tie. Like 27-27. Like, that would so be our game, no? Crazy sequence there. Too many men on the field, on the field goal. Go for it on 4th. Illegal contact and get the auto first down and touch. Yeah, no, if it wasn't for that illegal contact, that would have been a sack, and that would have been bad. But we got the touchdown. And yeah, I forgot about that. It was all set up by the interception, no? Yeah, interception. Mason tackled for 4 yards. Hawkinson 8 yards. Sacked. There was a fumble on that too? Wait, what? Okay, yeah. Sack, fumble, recovery for a touchdown. Replay official said it was down by contact. Jones for 1 yard. Incomplete pass. 32-yard field goal. Good, but too many men on the field. Then a sack, but penalty on 4th down. Half the distance to the goal. First down. Touchdown. Man. Crazy sequence. All right, here we are. Chargers get the ball, bring it up to the 26, maybe the 27. Again, as a college fan, rooting for chaos. I endorse this plan. Tie game for the win. Yep. Listen, I want to get into college games. Just a lot. There's just a lot of teams. So, one thing I hate Boise State's friggin' blue turf. Why? Why? Just why? It's ugly. It's ugly. First and 10, 4:31 on the clock from their 27-yard line. Vidal with a 2-yard gain. Calling it 3, even though it's like 2 in an inch. Let's check some stats. Carson Wentz 130 for 1 touchdown. We all do, bro. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they're like, oh, it brings character. Like, no, it's ugly. Makes me want to throw up. That's why they do it. I mean, good on them, but for that reason, I'm out. Herbert with pressure tried to throw it to Vidal and did not get it. 3rd and 8. See, now defense gets some pressure here. We get the momentum. Darrisaw's out. So Darrisaw's out. They got their tackle back and we lost ours. Cool. Love that. 3rd and 8 from the 29. 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Herbert under pressure. Throws it. Caught by Allen, who jumps forward for 2 more. And there's a flag. Is that on us? Is that on us? Question mark. Excuse me. Justin Herbert. Holding on defense. Murphy, man. Speak of the devil. Talking about how Murphy's not been looking good. There's a penalty on him right there. First and 10 from the 38-yard line. They snap it. They give it to Vidal, who runs down the middle, and he has a clear lane for a first down and a lot more. Brought to the 44-yard line. First and 10. Dude, come on. Get the sack. Stop him. First and 10. 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. False start here. Joe Alt. Rushing yards allowed last week, 45. Tonight, 123. So we stopped Saquon for a season low 45. Well, Saquon and what's his name? Bigsby. But meanwhile, Vidal and the other kid, 123. Oh, and to be fair, it's Herbert as well. Vidal with a huge gain here for a first down and way more. First and 10 here. 2:30 left on the clock. Did that put them in? It might have put them near red zone. No, that brings it to like the 40, 35. Never mind. Yeah. 27-yard line. Brought to the 28. First and 10 here. What was that? That was a 21-yard play. First and 10. Give it to Vidal, who brings it. Oh, not Vidal. Who are you? Patterson. Brings it down to 23. 5-yard gain for Patterson. 1:45 in the clock. Vidal, 18 rushes for 86 with a touchdown. Second and 5. They give it again to Patterson. No gain. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Dude, this game makes me so scared for fantasy because Jordan Mason is doing absolutely nothing. And who knows, maybe with JJ Beck, maybe they run more, but like all I have is my other, so I have Mason, Scattaboo, James Cook. So I guess not too scared. Like I could technically just go Scattaboo and Cook and then have another in flex instead of Mason, but besides that I have Gainwell. So I hope I'm fine. 3 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Herbert having to run for it. Gets the first down and a little bit more. Goes out of bounds. 32 seconds on the clock. They might just let it run to the fourth quarter. I think so, yeah. 8-yard gain here for Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert doing really good with the rushing. And it's kind of tough because I'm facing him in fantasy. 59 rushing yards from 6 attempts for Justin Herbert. $221 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, an interception, and 1 sack. Like, where's our defense? I thought we were supposed to be better. What's going on here? That is the end of the third quarter. It is going to the fourth quarter. Now, there's still a chance for the Chargers to charger it, but the Vikings are pretty much looking like the Vikings right now. Down by 14. They're entering the red zone. They're at what? They're in the red zone. They're in the 14. Like, even if they get a field goal here, it's what, 10-27? Still 17-point game. That's 3-possession game. It's looking like it's going to be a very long week. Very long week for the Vikings. Going under 500. For the first time in a long time, actually. A couple of years. All right, man. I'm jumping off here for the night. You have a good one. Cool stream. Keep it up. Hey, appreciate it. Return defined. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. We're here every single week, every Thursday. Probably with the only exception of Thanksgiving next time, but that's our next bye week. But yeah, I'm here by myself today, but usually the boys are here on the couch as well, giving their crazy hot takes and their reaction too. But appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for joining in the raid, and hope to see you soon. Hopefully. Have a good night. I have not tried an Uncrustable. It was an Uncrustable commercial, and I have not tried one, to be honest. Like, it's kind of for kids, but still, like, I mean, to be fair, if it's good for the kid, it's good for me, to be honest. But, So, where am I on track with my official predictions, to be honest? Week 1 of my official predictions went 9-7. Week 2, 6-10. Then 9-7, 9-6, 8-6, 8-7. Actually did not check this one. Broncos won. Chargers lost. Packers won. Cowboys won. Falcons lost. Buccaneers lost. Texans lost. So 7-8 last week. I predicted them in the official predictions, which is not the week-to-week that we do here. I predicted them to beat the Chargers. We're not going to beat the Chargers. I subbed, enjoyed the takes. Hey, appreciate the sub. Appreciate you. We trust me, we have crazier hot takes. It gets pretty wild on the show. So this is We Go Deep, where we go footballs deep in hot takes. So always go football deep. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line, starting of the fourth quarter here. For the Chargers, Herbert stepping back, running forward, gain of 3 yards. Brings it to the 11. I'm just going to get this prepped because I know that they're going to score. Vikings have not let, more than 23 points, I think, in the past games, except for the Eagles game. Something like that. Let me see. Vikings schedule. 24 against the Bears, 22 against the Falcons, 10 against the Bengals, 24 against the Steelers. The Eagles were the only one to get over 24. Vidal running first down and a lot more. Well, a little more, actually. Bringing it to the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. Oh, okay, so they're counting 10 yards, so brought to the 1. This would be the most points we let all season. Defense looking really bad right now. I know. Defense looking like absolute garbage. Like, we need Andrew Van Ginkel, but even then, with Gink, everybody else is not looking good. Isaiah Rodgers had that one good game against the Bengals, and he's solid at times, but nothing here. Vidal brought a yard shy the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. 13:30 left on the clock. Oh, this is a rough game, man. Rough game. Who's hurt here? Grenard is hurt now, too. Tyler Batty is going to step up, I believe, right? Who we have in our depth? Like, Bo, I'm pretty sure, is on the practice squad. Outside linebacker. Gink is out. Grenard. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, Bo, Turner, and Batty, because Chambliss is still out. So, that's basically who we have on outside linebacker. Unless we move somebody up. We called somebody up, which I don't think so, though. Yeah, because we don't have anybody. I don't have anybody on the practice squad who plays outside linebacker. It's going to be a high ankle sprain by the looks of it. It'll be low. Yep. It's going to be... Oh, he's walking pretty fine. Even then, I still think that's going to be at least 2 weeks out. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they even put him on IR. This is rough, man. It's unfortunate. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 2. $13:05 on the clock. 5 seconds on the play clock now. It's timeout. Ooh, flag. False start. 12 men in formation on the defense. Too many men on the field. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, come on. I mean, it's a good thing it's not an automatic first down, but still, 2nd and goal from the 1 now. They snap the ball. Herbert runs it in, and that's horrible for my fantasy. Let's go. There's a flag. There's a flag. There's a flag. Wait. Wait, there's a flag. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. False start. Let's go. Like, throw it to Gadsden or something. Like, I'll take that. I'll take that. Help me more in fantasy, but don't run it in, man. Oh, please don't run it in. Dude, how do the refs see this? The ever so slight movement. That's crazy. 2nd and goal from the 6. They snap it. They fake it to Vidal. Herbert under pressure. Throw is good. Caught by Harris. Still bad for my fantasy. Trey Harris for the 6-yard touchdown. This is the most points we have allowed this season. Love that. Down by 20, 12 minutes and 42 seconds into play. And guess what? Carson Wentz is still out there. Justin Herbert, 33.55. What's saving me today? This is the undefeated guy in the league. What's saving me right now? Diggs is questionable. Stayed limited on Thursday. Chris Olave is questionable. He's limited in his return to practice. But he has Sean Tucker as his running back. He has Dylan Sampson as his running back. And then he has DK, not Metcalf, but Shimona DK as his flex. But he does have Tyler Warren as his tight end. Jake Elliott and Tampa Bay defense. But like what really helped me in fantasy today or this week, no Kenneth Walker, no Genti, no JSN, no Puka, no Ayuk. He also has Aaron Rodgers, but obviously you start Herbert over Rodgers. And then DJ Moore is questionable with hip injury. So that might save me. Mason is not getting penetration. He's 1.6, 4 rushing attempts for 3 yards, and a catch for 3 yards. That's it. I want to see how Jones is doing, to be honest, because we haven't run the ball much. 5 rushing attempts, 15 yards, 2 catches for 15. So we've run the ball 8 times, 9 times. Like, we need to get the run game going. Well, we have running backs that are doing nothing. Extra point is good too, by the way. Sorry about that. We need to, like, it's crazy because we need the run game going, but we don't have time to run the ball. So it's like, at least when JJ comes back, hopefully next Sunday against the Lions, the run game will be good. Like, we'll be running the ball. But come on. Wentz is not good. I don't want Wentz. Wentz looks good for the first week and a half. Wentz is not good. Jerry Rice touchdown. Dun, dun, dun. All right, 12:42 on the clock before they punt it away or kick it out. 12:42, down by 21, down by 3 touchdowns. The even if Carson Wentz could get 3 touchdowns here, the defense is not doing anything to stop them from scoring again. Miles Price brings it up to the 31-yard line. 12:34 on the clock. Pat's Vikings Super Bowl would feed families. Dude, I would scream if that was a Super Bowl. We were so close. We were very close to have that. It was very close. Patriots versus Vikings in Minnesota. But the Eagles beat us in the NFC Championship game. If we had beat the Eagles, it would have been Patriots versus Vikings, and it would have been the first team to play in their own arena for the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz checked down to Hawkinson, who brings it forward for 11. It would feed my family for sure. Pats and Vikings. It'd be a happy household. I'd be screaming off the rooftops. Drake May versus J.J. McCarthy. Stephon Diggs versus Justin Jefferson. Oh, my God. Oh, man. 1st and 10. Carson Wentz throws it up. Intercepted. Intercepted. Intercepted.
Start Max Brosmer. What are you waiting for?
As usual, Eagles ruining vibes. We lost in the Super Bowl to them. The thing is, I'm pretty sure. I honestly believe that the Eagles only won that because, pass intended for JJ, by the way. I think the Eagles won that because Belichick was trying to make a point with Brady, and he gave Eagles the win. So the Vikings would have won the Super Bowl. Well, if it wasn't over before, I think that about does it. Yeah, pretty much. Can we see Carson Wentz's stats from the past few games? Because Carson Wentz looking like a great quarterback, right? Carson Wentz first interception today. Last game, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Against the Browns, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. He had 313 yards last game with no touchdowns. Steelers, 350 yards, 2 touchdowns, but also 2 interceptions. Like, dude. He's had, oh my God, he's had 6 touchdowns now and 5 interceptions. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, can we be for real? Can we be for real? Like, what are we doing? Wentz is like, he overthrows. He's like, here. And then overthrows. And that's where the interceptions come from. He should have been intercepted 2 times already, to be honest. But he lucked out of that. Maybe a 3rd time. Because there was one that could have been intercepted and pass intended for Justin Jefferson. Another one that was intended for Jordan Addison, got bumped in the air, and then could have been caught. But JJ caught it and like lost it. But there was the other one where he threw it, immediately got tipped at the line and went up and he had to bat it down. That could have been intercepted. Trade for Joe Flacco, traveling Flacco. Dude, like, I honestly wanted Flacco in the offseason when they're like, they might sign Carson Wentz. They might sign Flacco. They might sign, there's only a couple people. Like, Ryan Tannehill was in the talks, like, in the conversation. But Joe Flacco would have been pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. But at this point, I don't think we're trading for, if we trade, we might trade for a center. Like, we are riding with JJ until the wheels fall off. Even though the wheels are already off because of Wentz, but we're riding JJ until the wheels fall off. Vidal, 64 yards after contact, 95 yards off of 20 rushes with 1 touchdown. Carson, only 142 yards today, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. You suck, my guy. From the 48-yard line of their own side, the Chargers give it to Patterson, who gains 1. There's no time to do anything. And even then, defense got to stop him, and we haven't. So, Vidal back in. Second and 8. 11:25 on the clock. 15 seconds on the play clock. Second and 8. Basically at the 50. They snap it. They give it to Vidal. Good block. Brings it to the 40, to the 36. JJ will be good. He has a lot of potential if he could stay healthy. He was excellent in the Rose Bowl. Yeah. I have a lot of confidence in JJ. Like, that's no doubt. I bought his jersey, like, last year, even though he was injured. So, I have no doubt that JJ can be good. He just needs to get out of his own head. He's young, so he has a chance to get out of his head. But he has the pieces around him to be successful. But he's been injured twice. Is he injury prone? I don't know. We'll see. If he gets injured again in the season, then maybe. But he has every chance to succeed. Vidal should have been a tackle for loss. And back to the yard of scrimmage. What we got over here? Looks like the Bruins win? One second. Second and 11 from the 36.5. Vidal, tackle for a loss, back to the 41. And of course, that was a face mask call. Love that. Nah, ducks. Quack, quack. Ba-da-bum-ba-bum. It looked like the way that they were showing like the highlights, it kind of made it look like the Bruins won. 1st and 10. Last week versus Philly, 316 allowed, 45 rushing allowed. Tonight, 220 passing allowed, 185 rushing allowed. Most of that was, Vidal with 108, but also Herbert did a lot too. Let's go Chargers. Just wondering what they're chanting. From the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Patterson with a gain of about 4. I get your frustration, to be honest. I don't miss seeing Carson Wentz in an Eagles jersey. Listen, he started, they said it like, oh, the first player in history to start start for 6 different teams in 6 years. I'm like, that's not a good thing. That means he was rejected by multiple teams, multiple times. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason that no team re-signed him. 2nd and 7. 5 seconds on the play clock. Fake to Vidal. Herbert finally sacked by Jonathan Allen, whatever your name is. All right, good night. I sub. Got to be up early. Spout Pow, or however you say your name. Appreciate you. Thank you for the sub. Have a good night's sleep. Good luck early in the morning, whatever you're doing, and I hope to see you next week. I'll be live again next week for the Thursday night game. So, it's Ravens Dolphins, which might be bad, but we'll be here regardless. Appreciate the sub. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining the raid. 3rd and 14 from the 25. 4 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. They give it to Vidal, who runs forward and is a yard shy, maybe 2 yards shy of the first down. It's gonna be 4th down. We finally got a stop on 3rd down after the last time was second quarter, something like that, maybe. There's people chanting, "Let's go Vikings." We're down 21, almost going to be down 24. There's 7 minutes. The last time we had the ball went intercepted. So we're not going to win this. You can chant all you want. We're not going to win this. 34-yard field goal attempt by Dicker, the kicker, is good. Losing by 24. That's what, 4 possession game? 8, 16, 24. 3 possession technically still, but. Bum, 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 bum. Honestly feels like it's 2 minutes left of the game, but there's still 7 minutes. I honestly think, and here's another hot take, Carson Wentz gets another interception. Wentz is going to try to force the ball. He's going to try to go for Hawkinson or Justin Jefferson, and that's going to be intercepted. Like, come on. Like, that's obviously going to happen. Carson Wentz, absolute garbage. Let's see. First year with the Eagles, 16 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Second year, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. 16 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. 27 touchdowns for the Colts, 7 interceptions. 11 touchdowns for the Commanders, 9 interceptions. 2 touchdowns with an interception for the Rams. Nothing for the Chiefs. And then here we are. He has 5 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. No, 6 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. He's probably have a bad rating right now. Do. All right. When we inevitably give up the ball here, I'm gonna use the bathroom. So I'll be back. But when we inevitably give up the ball, whether it's 3 and out or interception or whatever, I will go use the bathroom. Oh, they just restarted the game. Is there any games on right now on the television? On the telly? Yeah, we got Thunder and Pacers. They're in double overtime. Thunder again in an overtime? Oh, okay, no. Nuggets Warriors. But they went double overtime again? That's crazy. Let me see. Double overtime, the Pacers win. No, the Thunder wins. Pretty sure they went double overtime in the last game, too. Double overtime, the Thunder beat the Rockets. 2 back-to-back games. Double overtime. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Dude, Aaron Rodgers with 14 touchdowns right now. Hurts. 1st and 10 from the 35. Let's see how we give up this ball here. 7:01 on the clock. We snap it. Low snap. Throw it over to Justin Jefferson on the side. Gain of about 1, maybe 2. Giving JJ some more fantasy points. Second and 8, even though it was like a yard and a half. Wentz running a little bit. No space to run. Tries to throw for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete. 3rd and 8. 6:28 on the clock. Yeah, it hurts it. Not hurts. Wentz is hurt. But he's still out there. Like, dude, just put Brosmer in, even if it's now, bro. Like, he's hurt. Wentz is hurt. Like, come on, man. 3rd and 8, 6:28 on the clock. See, Brosmer's ready to go. He has his helmet on. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1. They snap it. Wentz. Horrible attempt of a throw to Hawkinson. 4th and 8. Bro. I never understood why they don't put backups in when they're literally no chance. I know. Like, let's see what we have in Brosmer. He's an undrafted rookie from the University of Minnesota. Just put him in there. Wentz is hurt. He's banged up and he's like still like playing. He's like hurting. Like, dude, we're down 24. Put him in. Put in Brosmer. I would have put him in at the half. 4th and 8 from their own 37. They snap it. Wentz under pressure, incomplete, no one in the area. And Wentz is hit again, hurt again. Troy Dye, former Viking. Yeah, he landed right on his left elbow. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. In other news, the Denver Nuggets are up over the Golden State Warriors 62-50. With possession again, 3 minutes left of the, actually 52. Up 10 points, 3 minutes left before the half. You missed the play of the year. That was crazy. Well, I didn't miss anything, dude. What do you mean? I got the play sheet here. They're not back from commercial yet. The last play was Carson Wentz passing incomplete short left to Justin Jefferson on the 4th and 8. So turnover on downs. Next week, right? Next week we have Lamar Jackson, hopefully, if he's back healthy, versus Tua Tagovailoa. Sway, how's the Ravens looking? You going to beat the Dolphins next week on Thursday night? Dude, I'm sorry, I'm struggling. Like my headphone wire is like all messed up. Just go left ear for now. 1st and 10, 6-1-9 on the clock. That's how it be when you miss a day of school. You miss all the fights facts. Patterson with a 3-yard gain. Every Thursday night. Counting at 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Wentz is in pain, dude. At this point, if Wentz goes back out there, they want him dead. They want him dead. Wentz, 32 dropbacks, sacked 5 times, pressured 13 times. 40.6% pressure rating. And the Vikings are going to fall under 500 for the first time in a while. Patterson, the great gain, brings it 2 yards shy of the first down. I'm judging the flock based on these next 3 games. Honestly, yeah, you kind of have to. You kind of have to. What's the next 3? You got you have Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, which they should be healthy-ish by now. Listen, if you even lose one of these next 3 games, you're done. You're not going. I don't think you're going to the playoffs. But Bears, Dolphins, Vikings is an easy stretch. Even then, more than that, you have Browns and Jets, so you still have a chance to get back in there. But if you lose one of them, it's gonna be kind of rough because you're losing to a bad team there. Any of those 3. First down for the Chargers. They're getting closer to the red zone once again. Bro, give me a Gadsden touchdown. Give me a Gadsden touchdown. First and 10. Naeem Hines in for a 1-yard gain. Chargers' last game without a punt was week 16, 2021, and they have not punted tonight. Love to hear that. Love to hear that. Their punter had the night off today. Well, just holding. They also have Tyler Conklin, former Viking. Didn't realize that. All right, from the 23-yard line, I need to see domination the next 3 games to feel like we have some chances here. Yeah, you have to win by at least 20 the next 3. Tackle for a loss here. Going to be 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and 13 by the looks of it, right? 3rd and 12. Third and 12 from the 26-yard line. They snap it. They give it to Patterson. Should have been a 2-yard loss. End up being back to the yard. Back to the line of scrimmage, I think. They're going for it here. Yeah, they lost a yard. 4th and 13. They go to the 2-minute warning. The thing is, what's going to suck is that Brosmer is going to be put in, and they're only going to run it, giving Brosmer 0 chance to make any kind of play on anything. Which, like, you should have put him in way sooner. Just see what you got. Like, Wentz is now beat up to all hell. Where, like, even it, like, if JJ has to be 100% in order to play on next Sunday versus the Lions, if he's not 100%, you kind of put him in a position to, like, well, we have no choice but to put you because Wentz is hurt. He's hurt. Giants at Eagles as a 1 p.m. game is crazy. Dallas, of course, being 425, as Dallas always is. Packers at Steelers, 820. That should be good. And then the Commanders at Chiefs. Marcus Mariota. What's the Vikes ceiling for the rest of the season versus where you had them before the season started? I had the Vikings on my official predictions at 11-6. We're going to win. Let's see, we're 3-4 right now. Our ceiling is about 6 wins. It's about 6 wins. We got Lions, Ravens, Bears, Packers, Seahawks, Commanders, Cowboys, Giants, Lions, Packers. So maybe we beat the Giants. Maybe we beat the Bears. And even then, like, who's the 6th? It's not really a team that can be the 6th win. So our ceiling is a lucky 6. Actual, probably 5. Which means we're probably going to end up getting 7 because we're always, like, in the middle of the pack. Or we're not a good enough draft pick to be in, like, the top 10. We'll probably be like the 17th draft pick or something. Field goal is good. 37. Was it a 4-score game? We're down by 27. Yeah, 4-score game. Coming from a Vikings fan, we suck for a quarterback whisperer. Hey, listen. We have a quarterback whisperer, head coach. Like, he does good. However, JJ's hurt right now, and Wentz is not good. Like, what the mistake that we made is not knowing when to give up on Wentz. Like last game and like the beginning of this one, all right, he's done. We squeezed as much as we could, just like how we did with Josh Dobbs. We squeezed every last bit of juice out of him, and then we're good. Wentz, we just like we squeezed and like, oh, maybe if we squeeze again, we'll get more juice. Like no, like they should have started Brosmer at the half. Like, you know, we tried with. Honestly, I was looking forward to Sam Howell, but Sam Howell just was not good in training camp and preseason. But yeah, I mean, we squeezed as much as we could out of Wentz. We should have gone with Brosmer until JJ was healthy, because now like Wentz has been banged up for a couple games now, but he's like hurt right now, and it's rough. It's rough. Here we go. Brosmer's in. Hooray. Brosmer. Should have been in a lot earlier. 1st and 10. Dude, I want him to sling it. I want him to like deep ball 50-yard catch. Dude, like just prove him wrong. So was I, dude. We should have started Brosmer way sooner. Like I want him to go crazy right now. Just go crazy. 1st and 10. They're probably just gonna run it though. Ooh, is that Jefferson in? Yeah, Thielen's in. Jefferson's in. Brosmer caught by Urisic. 5-yard pass. Sam Howell was promising at the very start. Yeah, I know he was, and like I was pumped when we traded for him. I mean, I'm glad that we got a profit by trading him away. What the hell was that? What a offside. But yeah, and then when I heard Sam Howell was not doing good, I was like, dude, what? I was looking forward to him. Encroachment defense. I think Vikes want to display Wentz to see if they can get a draft pick out of him before the trade deadline. Maybe, but at that point, if you see him doing really bad, just swap him out. Just swap him out, because now he's hurt and he looks bad, and no one's gonna want to trade for him for at least like any value, you know. Like even if we trade him away, maybe we get a 6th round pick if we also throw in a 7th, and even then, I don't think so. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Brosmer caught. Pass intended for Thielen, incomplete. Not Brosmer's fault though. Brosmer's first incompletion of his career. Sad. Chargers have an easy schedule. Titans, Steelers, Jaguars, Raiders after the bye. Second and 10 from the 45 now. Brosmer gives it to... Who's 36? Oh my God, they put him way back. Oh, Xavier Scott. I thought Xavier was out. I thought Xavier was injured. 3rd and 4. Third and 4 here from the 49-yard line of the Chargers. They snap the ball. Brosmer throws it to Xavier Scott, who gets the first down. Runs out of bounds. 57 seconds left on the clock. The good news is JJ's going to have more time to practice, because he's only practiced like twice this season. So 1st and 10, 57 seconds, 5 seconds on the play clock. They snap it. Brosmer on the run a little bit. Throws it to Xavier Scott again, who gets a 3-yard gain. He's inbounds, though. No timeout for the Vikings, because there's no point. 2nd and 7 here. 30 seconds. They snap it. Brosmer gives it to Xavier Scott, who gets the first down. And more brings it to the 30-yard line. 20 seconds on the clock. I don't think we're going to play. Yeah, there's going to be no play. 10 seconds. And they just run it down. And that's game. That is it. Chargers win 37-10, a 27-point loss. This has been a horrible game all around. Defense did not play well. We got an interception finally for the first time in a few games, but 1 sack, 2 sacks, sorry. Not good. Not good at all. Wentz, thank you. No, thank you. Wentz is no longer going to be starting for the Vikings. Honestly, even if at this point JJ does get hurt again, send in Brosmer. We've seen what we saw with Wentz. Don't put in Wentz. I'm done with that. Anyways, that's going to be it for us here at We Go Deep. We Go Deep, the podcast where we go footballs deep in hot takes. This game was rough, but I still enjoyed it. I still had a good time. I was right with the prediction with the Chargers winning by at least 15. They won by 27. So the Vikings just proved that the quarterback is the most important player on the team. 100%. 100%. Wentz was getting notes from Joe Flacco with, hey, throw it to Justin Jefferson. Just like he was like, hey, throw it to Jamar Chase. However, he was trying to force it in the worst spots when JJ wasn't ready or when he would overthrow him, and that's where that interception happened. So, Wentz, goodbye. Just retire. Sign a one-day deal with the Eagles to retire, because that was atrocious. I don't think you're ever going to play another snap ever again in the NFL. So yeah, that's going to be it. And we're going to hold ourselves accountable for this week, for week 8, with our predictions. I'm going to also send a text to the boys so that way they can put their predictions into the record. And we'll be back next Thursday. Elite defense, elite receivers, yet we lose bad in what should be close games. 1,000%. It's so dumb because we have great defensive players, one of the best, if not the best, defensive coordinator. We have crazy receivers. We should have a tight O-line. We have a great running back room. But the quarterback is ruining it. And a lot of people say, oh, you can just put any quarterback anywhere and you'll be fine. No, just not anybody. Any quarterback. It needs to be a certain quarterback. Even if it's like a decent one. No, we can't just put trash every single time behind the line. Anyways, we'll be back next week for week 8. The Ravens at the Dolphins. So we will take it and we'll see it and we'll see what happens. So good luck. Thank y'all for being here. Shout out to Tom Grossi for the raid. I love y'all. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye there.